Hey everyone, John Moran here with Solutions 8, and tonight, and I say tonight because it's 1:16 in the morning, I'm going to share with you a amazing update to Google that is extremely valuable, and I think that everyone needs to see it. So that's why I'm just kind of shooting a off-the-cuff impromptu video. It's not going to be blurred or edited just because I'm just uploading this right to YouTube as soon as I'm done with it here. But it's actually a way to see if someone viewed one of your YouTube ads and then converted later on, even if they didn't click. So 3 months ago, Google rolled out something called the EngagedView conversion window, which you actually might have seen it in your conversion action. So we'll go to there here in a moment. But the EngagedView conversion window means, did someone click on your ad and convert, or did someone see an ad, watch it longer than 10 seconds, didn't click, but then navigate it back to your site or wherever your digital property you're sending this traffic to, and then convert? And you actually get to choose the window. And then I'll show you a way to separate it out inside of your campaigns to see what is actually going on. So let's dive right in. So if we go to the tools and settings in your campaign, and this is not blurred because this is ours, don't steal anything, please. But if you go into your tools and settings and go into conversions, there's a conversion action that we are following called the action plan form 5,000 plus. All this means is that if someone comes to our website, fills out a form and says they spend more than $5,000 a month in Google Ads, I'm tracking them differently to see what kind of campaigns and ads and ad groups and keywords bring lower or higher spend clients. So that's the reason why we have them separated out. But this action plan form 5,000, I'm using last click, and I know everyone is probably going to point this out in the comments. I'm using last click because I launched new YouTube ads, and I want to make sure that if I'm getting engagement on that new ad, that I actually am not attributing it to a previous ad that was turned off. So, but you'll see right here this thing called EngagedView conversion window, and what this is essentially how long are we going to track a conversion after a video engagement. And a video engagement is watching 10 seconds or more of a video ad. So really important for YouTube. If you're running YouTube, we all know that a person that sees a YouTube ad, or they see it 4, 5, 6 times, and they just go to Google and they type in your brand name and they click on organic listing, you're like, oh, I missed it. YouTube isn't working, but I see my traffic increasing and I see the conversions coming in, but I can't pinpoint what's working. This fixes that. What this does is will tell you the difference between, do they view an ad, watch it longer than 10 seconds, and convert, and then separate that out from the people that viewed the ad, clicked, and then converted. So it's an extremely powerful tool. Excuse me. I like to use the longest time period. A few reasons there. We don't run any other traffic for ourselves besides Google, and I'm only running YouTube right now. So what this means is that if someone watches an ad and then converts within a 30-day period, I know that it had to be from this. So what's cool about this is it says recommended 3 days. Again, use it as your own discretion. If you're running omnichannel and you're doing a lot of remarketing, don't really give a whole lot of weight to the EngagedView conversion because it didn't start there. But if you're running a top of funnel cold traffic YouTube campaign to an audience that's not yours, I'd track them for as long as you can. There's no reason not to. So I'm using 30 days, but check this out. Here's how you separate them. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go into the campaign. And what you're going to see in the last 30 days is I have, where did my conversions go? Sorry. There we go. I have 19.9 conversions and 4.1. Okay, so we have YouTube and a remarketing YouTube. One person clicked on the ad here and then ended up converting there. Fine. So now we have, let's say, called 20. Now these are not 20 click conversion users. They're not all attributed to clicks. With this setting that I'm using, I know that there's some that viewed my ad, watched it for longer than 10 seconds, navigated to our website, and I don't run a brand campaign for ourselves. But if we navigate it back to my site and then converted, I can see I can see that here now. And here's how you tell the difference. Go into segment, go into conversions, go into ad event type. And what you'll see is out of 19.90 conversions, 13.9 of them came from clicks and 6 came from engaged views. Now what this means is that engaged views occurs when a user watches your video for at least 10 seconds, then installs the app or performs a web or in-app action within the conversion window. This is awesome. This is much better than view through conversions. Why? Well, anyone can just see the ad and can simply just see the ad placed somewhere and then go on later on convert. That's okay. But if you want to see what is getting a click versus what is getting a view, but knowing if that audience is actually starting to engage and actually starting to convert, it's invaluable. It's amazing to say, hey, this cold traffic audience, out of these 5 different audiences and 5 different ad groups, These are people who are watching and converting and clicking and converting. And then you can find the highest amount of click and view conversions. And it'll be a perfect place to double down on. We know that we're actually getting click engagement and view engagement. And to get a little more accurate data, to back to the campaigns for click data, which is what Google's going to optimize the best on, you can start to see your ad spend shift to where you want it to go based on where it is getting not only just click but also view data. So the whole black box of Google to say, I know YouTube's working, but I can't see it. I'm running YouTube. I see more traffic to my site. I see more direct. I see more organic. No one's really clicking on the ads because not a lot of people do click on the YouTube ad and then go buy something or go fill out a form. They do with us just because we're kind of, this YouTube is our claim to fame, I guess. But for normal campaigns, you see a lot more engaged view conversions. And if you're using a good CRM tool, you can actually see the difference in, or like, let's say Northbeam, for example, you can see the difference between if they're a new or a returning user. That's another huge, huge success to this campaign. So wanted to share this with you. I thought it was really, really cool to see the difference between someone who watches an ad, does not click, and then converts later on. Even if they come back directly organically, it's still going to capture that. That's what I think is super, super, super important. So hopefully like this quick tip. Again, it's like 1:23 in the morning here. I just wanted to get this out because I thought it was really awesome, and I've been using it all night, and you should too. Use it till 1:30 in the morning. It's that good. This is John Moran with Solutions 8. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.